Can you say this right now? Excuse me, which bus goes to the city center? If that felt hard, stay with us. By the end of today, you will say it perfectly. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Confident English Podcast, the place where you learn real English, step by step, with no stress. I'm Sophie.
And I'm Alex. Hi, Sophie. It's so great to be here again.
So, Alex, did you travel anywhere recently?
Actually, yes. I took the metro last Saturday, alone, for the first time.
Oh, and how was it?
It was interesting. I narrowed on the wrong train. Twice.
Oh, no. So what happened?
I had to ask people for help. In English. And it worked.
That is amazing, Alex. That is exactly what today is about.
Right. Buses, metros, trains, we are covering it all today.
Let's go. Today's topic is English for public transport.
So, buses, metros, trams, trains?
Exactly. We will learn the phrases you need to buy a ticket, ask for directions, and understand announcements.
I really need this. I always feel lost at bus stops.
Not after today. And the phrases we're about to learn, you will use them this week, I promise.
Sophie, I need your advice. How do I find the right bus in a new city?
Great question. The first thing you say is, "Excuse me, which bus goes to," and then the place.
Like, excuse me, which bus goes to the airport?
Perfect. And Alex, you just used a key phrase naturally. Which bus goes to?
I did? Oh, which bus goes to? Yes, I like that.
Which bus goes to the airport? Simple, direct, everyone understands it.
What about trains? Is it different?
For trains, you ask, "Does this train stop at?" and then the station name.
Does this train stop at Central Station? Like that?
Exactly like that. Now, here's the interesting part. Which bus goes to is for finding the right transport. Does this train stop at is for checking you are on the correct one.
Oh, that's a real difference.
Yes, use both. They are not the same.
What if I don't know how far it is?
You ask, "How many stops is it?"
How many stops is it to the museum? 3 words and done.
Yes, and the person tells you a number. Easy. Now, buying a ticket.
Okay, this one I always mess up.
You say, "I'd like a single ticket to," for one way, or a return ticket for there and back.
I'd like a single ticket to Victoria Station. Is that right?
That is perfect English, very natural. Now, sometimes you don't know your stop.
That happens to me all the time.
Then you say, "Could you tell me when to get off?" You ask the driver or a passenger.
Oh, could you tell me when to get off? That is so useful.
And 2 more. First is this seat taken? Before you sit next to someone.
Ah, yes, very polite.
And finally, "Excuse me, I think this is my stop," when you need to pass people to exit.
I always just say, sorry, 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 and push through.
Now you have a better option. Now that we know these phrases, let's try using them. I have a fun situation for us. Okay, Alex, you are at a bus stop in London. You want to go to the Natural History Museum. I'm a local. Ask me.
Okay. Excuse me, what bus goes on the museum?
That's a good try. But we say, which bus goes to the museum, not on.
Oh, to, not on. Which bus goes to the museum?
Exactly. I answer, the number 49. It stops right outside.
Oh, great. How many stops is it?
About 7 stops from here.
I'd like a single ticket to the Natural History Museum. Is that right?
Perfect. You say that to the driver. Now the bus arrives. You get on, find a seat.
Is this seat taken? To the person next to the window seat?
They say, "No, go ahead."
Great. Now I'm sitting, but after 5 stops, I'm not sure. Is this my stop?
You ask the passenger next to you.
Could you tell me when to get off for the Natural History Museum?
They say, 2 more stops. You'll see the big building on the right.
2 more stops. I need to exit. People are blocking the aisle.
What do you say?
Excuse me, I think this is my stop.
And everyone moves. You step off, you're there.
I did it. I used every single phrase.
You did. 8 phrases, 0 panic. That was perfect, Alex.
That was so much fun. I feel like I could really use these phrases now.
Before we continue, if this episode is useful, please hit like. It helps more people find us.
And subscribe so you never miss an episode.
And now, type the word transport in the comments below. We want to see who is here with us today.
Stay with us, because what happened to me at a train station last month is absolutely unforgettable.
Okay, Alex, you promised us a story, the train station story.
Oh yes, this is embarrassing, but very educational.
Tell us everything.
So, it was a Tuesday morning, 7:43 exactly. I was at Liverpool Street Station in London. Big station, 18 platforms, thousands of people. I had a bag, a coffee, a giant 600-milliliter latte, and zero idea where to go.
Classic Alex situation.
I found my platform, platform 12. I got on the train. I found a seat. I was very proud.
And then?
And then the train started moving in the wrong direction.
Oh no.
I didn't check. I just got on. I never asked, does this train stop at Stratford? My stop.
The exact phrase. You just needed, excuse me, does this train stop at Stratford?
Exactly. But I didn't say it. So I was on the wrong train for 23 minutes.
23 minutes.
Finally, I asked someone. I said, badly, excuse me, could you tell me when to get off for Stratford?
You used it.
The woman looked at me. She said, oh dear, this train doesn't stop at Stratford. You need to get off at the next stop and go back. My face turned bright red, like a tomato.
But you asked, you communicated. That is what matters.
I got back to Stratford, 47 minutes late. But I learned 3 things.
Which are?
Always ask, does this train stop at? Always, before you sit down.
That is the lesson. One question saves 47 minutes. That's not even the best part. Let's talk about the most common mistakes. Alex, ready?
Ready. I probably make all of these.
First, many people say, I want a ticket to London, but in English, we say, I'd like a ticket to London. More natural, more polite.
Because I want sounds a little demanding.
Exactly. I'd like is softer, always better with a stranger.
Okay, I like a single ticket to London. Got it.
Second mistake, many people say, how much is stops, but we say, how many stops is it?
How many stops is it, not how much?
Yes, much for quantities you can't count, many for things you can count, like stops.
Third,
People say, I must go down here, but we say, I need to get off here, or this is my stop.
get off, not go down. I always say go down.
Now you know. Get off the bus, get off the train, always get off. So, Alex, when do I sound more formal, like in a big station or with an officer?
Great question. Informal, which bus goes to the center? Formal, could you please direct me to the correct platform for Central?
Wow, that sounds very professional.
It is. Use it with station staff, or if you want to make a good impression.
And this is why so many people get confused. Formal versus informal sounds completely different.
Exactly. Same meaning, very different level. Now here's a secret most teachers don't tell you. There's an expression, mind the gap.
I hear that on the London Underground. What does it mean exactly?
It means be careful of the space between the train and the platform. Think of it like a warning sign, but in words.
Oh, like the yellow line on the platform. Mind the gap. Mind the danger.
Mind here means be careful of. It is Old English. You hear it in Britain mostly.
So in the US, they might say, watch the gap.
Exactly. Same idea, different words. UK versus US English. Always interesting.
Okay, let's recap. We used so many great phrases today. Ready, Alex?
Ready.
We used which bus goes to,
Which bus goes to the airport?
does this train stop at,
Does this train stop at Central Station?
how many stops is it?
How many stops is it to the museum?
I'd like a single ticket to.
I like a single ticket to Victoria Station.
Could you tell me when to get off?
Could you tell me when to get off for Stratford? I will never forget that one.
Good. Is this seat taken?
Is this seat taken? Before sitting.
And finally, excuse me, I think this is my stop.
Excuse me, I think this is my stop. Say it clearly. People move, you exit. Perfect.
Don't forget I'd like instead of I want, and get off, not go down. These details matter. Here's your action tip for today. Try using could you tell me when to get off this week.
On a bus, on a train, even in a rideshare, say it out loud.
One real conversation. That's all you need. You already know the words. And that's a wrap on today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us.
If you enjoyed this, please leave a like. It really helps the podcast grow.
Subscribe so you never miss an episode. We're here every week with new phrases, new stories, and new role plays.
And share this episode with one friend who needs it, maybe someone who travels or someone moving to a new city.
You are doing something wonderful, learning a new language step by step. We are so happy to be a part of that journey.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone. Happy learning. Bye-bye.